It's me, Jacqueline Renee. Thank you for choosing my channel. I'm going to show you all how to do my own jumbo box braids. And these are very easy, very simple. Even if you're not a braider, it's very easy. So, yes, you want to start with freshly washed hair and condition. Also, oiled my scalp. I'm also adding a moisturizer or a curling custard, same thing kind of. But you can add that to your hair, just keep your hair moisturized. And the process for doing this style, I'm not even going to call it protective style, it's just something that I do to keep me from doing anything to my hair. Now, I did do the rubber band method, and with me using the rubber band method, I know one technique that people usually do, they oil the rubber bands, but I didn't, because you're going to see how much product I use on my hair. So the first thing I'm using now is the Shining Gem in the red label, and it's by the Magic Finger Studio. And she usually uses hers for retwist on locks, which I have used before, and you will see a video. Well, yeah. Did I use that on my mom's hair in that video? Probably no, I used something else. But I have used it before on one of my sons, and it holds very well. So the next thing after I use that, I'm also going to be using the Gorilla Snot, only because the Gorilla Snot is one of those type of gels that actually holds 4C hair. Like, if you use a lot of it does leave, and I mix them because it can leave a residue. Now, even though it looks white here, everything dries white and clear, and because I am mixing the Gorilla Snot with the Shining Gem, is the residue won't even be there. Like, even after 2 or 3 weeks, it's not gonna flake on me. It's not gonna do a lot of flaking because I have oil in my hair and a moisturizer and all that. So it's just really just used to make cleaner parts. Like, it's already laid and slayed, but I'm just gonna do that for the whole, for an added whole. So yes, with these I have, I think 21, if not 21, 22. We're not doing that many braids because I want me to be able to do different styles, put it in a bun without it hindering or looking bulky. I also didn't want to braid my hair for a long time, so it literally probably took me maybe 3 hours, at the most 3 to 4 hours, and that's only because of the different things that I use. Like, the hair is already pre-stretched, which I'm going to show you all later when I braid, and that's basically it. The parting was like the longest thing that has taken place, was the parting. So yeah, I didn't show you all doing my back, but it took me a while because I'm doing it myself. So at the very base, I have three big braids. Then above that, I think I have 4 because I'm doing the brick laying method. And you'll end up seeing, like, I guess the one next to that will probably be like 3 more. And then I do the 2 on the sides. Now I'm up to like the last 2 rows in the top. So I'm going to do 5 in that section, and then 4 in my last, along my hairline. Yeah. See, that's that feeling you get when you are almost done doing something and you just like, oh, I'm almost there. Like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Like, yeah, we gotta keep it going. Something else I want to add also with using the rubber band method, as you can see, I'm not doing these rubber bands too tight at all. Like, you can literally tell that I have room to, I guess, push the hair down to tighten at the base. So if you have room to do that, then they don't need to be very, very tight. You just really just try and secure the hair, because like I said, I have 4C hair. Usually somebody has a better grip. Plus, I ain't trying to do a whole lot of gripping, only because my hands, I'm not a spring chicken like I used to be. So yeah, them hands. But still help get the job done. We're not trying to pull nobody's scalp out either. That's one thing I hate about braiders. We ain't lose no edges. See how I'm studied, pushing mine down, because they don't need to be included in that rubber band. Honestly, God, they don't. Like, I think people are just making, but like, no, for real. It's a way to do things, and a way to do things securely without being too tight. Anytime you braid your hair and it takes a full week for you to get over, you can't even put them in a ponytail. I feel like if you can't put your hair in no ponytail the first day, we got a problem. So yeah, now I fast forwarded, voila, to me actually installing the braids. Like, I didn't want to do the whole braiding head thing because I think it's very repetitive. I'm trying to keep y'all attention. So yeah, the hair is already pre-stretched. I used the 4-time Easy Braid by Spectra, and here you see that I basically split that ponytail into two. And now I'm folding the hair to make three legs, 3 strands, and I'm putting at the base. I'm putting one portion of the hair on one side, not in the middle, and then on the other side. Now, when you're braiding, because these are large braids, you want to take your time. I literally take my time when I'm starting off on braids, just to make sure that the hair is flowing like how it needs to flow, and it's blending. Not necessarily blending, but I'm covering. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but like, my hair is 4C and it is decided to stick up. That's what I shook my head. No, you can always start over. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the braiding hair is laying on top of your hair, and this is what they call tucking. So when the braiding hair is laying on top, it's going to cover up your hair, and you won't be able to see it, because these are large. It doesn't matter if they're large, small, whatever. It's always fine. It's always okay to go back and correct your mistakes. Never be so much in a rush that you gotta get this done. Oh girl, I gotta do this. It's even if it's your head, somebody head, your little sister. Always take your time. There's no rush to do this. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna get it right, or you're gonna get left. Like, we ain't got time to be just throwing somebody's hair up. That's what I feel about it. So if you feel some other type of way, then that's fine too. But yeah, like I was saying, you'll see when I start on my next braid, it's really about taking your time. I feel like I'm not a fast braider. I really don't know, but I do feel like there are a lot of tips and tricks. Now, when you get to the end, because it's pre-stretched, you just want to take it, tie it in a knot, or do something to it to secure it. You do want to, you can like braid all the way down, or you can leave it unbraided a little bit. Some people like to put rollers or curl the ends, something like that. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to dip them. And so, like, I'm starting on the next braid. Here I'm stretching the hair out a little bit more, just so it can be a little bit more what do they call it at the ends? Yeah, feathered on the end. So yeah, like you see, I'm taking one portion of the right, one portion on the left, and I'm taking my time and I'm braiding. Of course, this is sped up. So if it looks like I'm going this slow, sped up, just imagine how it was when I was doing it in real time. You literally want to take your time and position the hair on top of your hair so that it's actually tucking the hair underneath. You also want to make sure that you have it tightly at the roots, but as you can see, not too tight to where it's showing the rubber band, that it's not covering the rubber band. And make sure that the hair that you grab at the roots, and that's covering the rubber band. So you're going to continue to braid down. One trick that I learned is you braid down so far your hands can get tired. Put the hair in your mouth, just continue to braid down. It's nobody but me, so I ain't scared no COVID. I guess I'm gonna give myself COVID or whatever, but yeah, it's just me and my hair, so whatever. One thing I forgot to mention, what I'm adding on to my hair on the ends, I am adding some of that shining gem on the ends, just so it can make my 4C hair blend a little bit better. And when I'm braiding, it's nothing sticking out all that, even on the ends, because our hair tends to get thinner on the ends, or it's easy for it to stick out, especially with it being what it is. And here I just show you all how you split the hair. You want to take not half, about a third, flip it in half, take it in half and then flip it in between, so that way you can have 3 parts to start off with. Yeah, here comes that last braid filling, as you can see again. Yeah, it's the last braid. So yeah, we're gonna dip the hair now in some hot boiling water, as you can see the steam, and you want to make sure you have something hot and a towel. Make sure you have a towel handy, so when you dip in the water, you won't burn yourself. You can easily burn yourself. So we're gonna dip these, and like I said, I'm not gonna do anything else to the end. I am gonna go down for enough so that the braids can be very flexible and not so stiff. When y'all saw that black right there, which I did not want to edit out because I felt like I was going to lose something important. My lights blinked in my house, and I was just trying to figure out, like, whoa, it did rain and storm that day, so hoping that nothing else happened as far as like trees or limbs falling. I think that's what it was. Something must have got on the power line. Yeah. And there it is, y'all. Finished product. If you look close, you can see my other little mirror in the back. How far they are. They're like right above my butt. I didn't want them real long. And so now I'm just going to use some of that edge control, lay them edges down. But yeah, this is my way of doing those jumbo box braids. Or you can do box braids with rubber bands any kind of way you want to do it. Any size. That doesn't have to always be jumbo. If you just want to do something for yourself, do it. And so yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button if you want to see more of me. Thank you.